Hey everybody, Susan here. Glad you're joining me. Thank you for watching. I just wanted to share a continuous message that I've gotten since over a year ago. And the subject is just now coming back around. So it's something that I feel like, they want us, our guides want us to know about and start planning and doing as much as we can that's feasible and possible at this point now. I've learned over the last year that a lot of this is already taking place, which I was not aware of until I received my first download information from it, and that actually came from Jesus. In my early days, by my very early days of receiving messages and transmissions and channeling. So it kind of took me by surprise. I had no idea about any of this stuff, right? And I've gotten my information very organically. My first download was from a Syrian council, and before they came through, I actually thought that all of those names and the reference to other beings, I thought that was all comic book stuff, and that is no joke. Like, I had no clue. So 99% of my information is very, very organic and comes straight from them, and things I had to go and research myself. But this specific thing that I've gotten the last couple of days has been kind of a consistent message over the last almost 2 years. And they're kind of hitting back around to it. But like I said, the very first consciousness, first being that came in and shared this information with me was Jesus. And the Christ consciousness encompasses a lot of things, but this is actually Yeshua, the Jesus that we know, and he is just so loving, and he's so easy to talk to, and he's just so excited about everything. He's so happy and wants to help, and he loves you, and you can feel that. So he's one of my, of course he's my heart. So, but he came through last. I got my notes here. Like I said, I keep notebooks everywhere. In January, okay, he came through with information on these communities that we need to start looking at and start building. These communities need to be self-sustaining, self-sufficient, have the right people in there to build these communities, the right ideas, the right combination of people to build it, and they can be different communities, but have a combination of people in there to help build what you would need to be self-sustaining. Have healthcare, food, shelter, technology, education, everything. And he came through with a lot of very detail about where, how, what needs to be done, how to clean the water, how to build the greenhouses, different things like that. So that was in January of this year. And then then back in August of last year, the Syrians came through with kind of the same, hey, are you looking at that? What kind of ideas have you put together? We really need to be looking at putting these communities together. It may not be feasible for people to up and move to these places, but there's things that they can do within their community to be more self-sufficient, healthy food, self-sustaining, like having gardens in your backyard, healthy, even container gardens. If you live in a place where you don't have a place to plant a garden, you can have container gardens and things like that. So he was giving, who was that said that? Somebody from Assyrians. I think his name is Tyro. He said that, he kind of brought it down a little bit for people where it was a little more feasible. And I think I get the feeling that this is coming about quicker than what, we originally thought, maybe. And so he had some ideas about ways to do that within your community, in your backyard, in your cities. and just come together, even like a neighborhood greenhouse or something like that, where you can get healthy food and have ways to clean your water and everything. So and then the Council of Planets and the Federation actually came through just the last week or so, and I put a download on my Facebook page, which I will share the link in the description here. They were talking about, yes, you need to start thinking about, housing, greenhouses, healthy food, clean water, coming together as a community, finding ideas to help build this within your community. If you do want to choose and move with a group of people on a big plot of land, that you can do that too, because that's there. But within your community, you can do things together, and you can find solutions for certain things, and have options for education, for housing, for food. Come together as neighbors, as friends, as family, as a community, and build greenhouses for healthy food. Have a neighbor or a friend that has a place. If you choose to eat meat, you can find a place, or come together with your friends and neighbors to find a place to have the animals, chickens, eggs, whatever. It can be done. It can be done. The leaders and teachers need to come together. That is the message I'm getting from all of them, really. And like I said, Jesus was the first one that came through with that message. And so that's what we are, guys. We are the leaders and the teachers to start this. And I know it sounds crazy, because a lot of you have been in the community for a long time and you've known this kind of thing was going on. I didn't, and there's still a lot of people that don't. So, and if you've watched me, or if you've heard any of my videos or read anything on my page, you know that my passion is for those new people. So this is something that we need to start looking at, and it's something that is possible, and we can do that as a community, as one. We can come together with solutions, with ideas. I have some ideas of my own that I've already shared with some people in my community. And we can do this. We can totally do it. But it is a message that they are coming through very clearly and more frequently. So I think it's something that we all need to start thinking about. Think about your own ways to bring to your family, your friends, your neighbors. How can you contribute? Let's build this together, guys.